This is Jacob Arnold, your host for On the Ocean. The most toxic of all the HAB species are dinoflagellates in the genus Alexandrium. Of the 34 species in this genus, 16 produce paralytic shellfish toxins. Of these, Alexandrium catenella typically occurs during the summer in the North Pacific, South Pacific, and South Atlantic, so it affects the US, Canada, Chile, and South Africa. Cells often occur in chains, so have been described as small trains when viewed under a microscope. One of the most significant impacts of Alexandrium catenella blooms is the frequent shutdown of shellfish harvesting, which is done to avoid the lethal toxin known as saxitoxin. Alexandrium catenella produces this toxin, and when shellfish feed on these algae, the toxin is not broken down. Instead, it builds up in their tissues via a process known as bioaccumulation. Unfortunately, saxitoxin doesn't cause any visible changes to shellfish, and it isn't neutralized by cooking. Most people won't even realize they've eaten contaminated shellfish until they begin to feel the symptoms of what doctors call paralytic shellfish poisoning, or PSP for short. Early symptoms of PSP include tingling of the lips and fingers, which progresses to a loss of movement in the limbs and difficulty breathing. In severe cases, PSP can lead to respiratory and paralysis and death. Thankfully, deaths from PSP are rare. Fisheries monitor for PSP to ensure that shellfish are not harvested until they've had time for the dangerous toxins to pass through their system. Fertilizer runoff can cause a greater chance of Alexandrium occurrences. Additionally, based on predictive models, it is hypothesized that climate change will result in increased blooms of Alexandrium catenella. But even now, efforts are being made by scientists to find a way to mitigate blooms of Alexandria catenella when they occur, with the goal of protecting shellfish harvesting from PSP. This has been On the Ocean, a program made possible by the Department of Oceanography and a production of KAMU-FM on the campus of Texas A&M University in College Station. For more information and links, go to ontheocean.tamu.edu.